Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Go.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
Go.
And the Vikings get it back on his 6th interception of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm.
Yeah, that's the thing about the Eagles, bro. It's just, bro, that throw power, it matters, bro. Like, shit like that. I'm telling you, he's like, if he has, like, Mahomes there.
From the 47.
Oh, I need to
the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Oh, spiffy him.
With a new set of downs.
That right there,
I wanted
that
to
will
get
make the
nasty
coaches
on
happy.
the
He didn't
one.
just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Another run for Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get tackles for loss. When you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Oh.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off
Oh,
the
my
rhythm of the
God.
passing game on that one, Kate.
All right, hold on.
Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Oh, my gosh.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy.
We had nothing.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So the Vikings will try to
Probably
field
had my
goal
hand
on
up, but I
4th down.
didn't
Will
think so.
Reichert headed out. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Smith able to put it through.
That
And
could
that's
have
going to
been
get
pick,
them on the
sugar daddy.
scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And no return as
Well,
this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
My God.
Doesn't find its man. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Hey.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts.
That's me, bro. I got to call him that.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. On here with Will Shipley. A lot of grass ahead.
Pop his ass.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks
Big
close,
boy
but
thing.
yeah,
You know
Brock,
what I'm
I
saying?
think he safely got that first down before the hit.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Hurts. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap for Hurts.
I didn't look for
Completed to
him.
his running back. And they
wasn't
stop
back
him.
there,
He's
man.
marked down along that
I didn't
18-yard
want to miss my
line.
linebacker. I was trying to use him. I fucked it up. I fucked that up.
We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. This
Yes, sir.
time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again following the sack. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's much too high and out of the end zone.
This nigga's
Incomplete.
ass.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and
Jesus.
keep shooting away.
So on 4th down,
Jalen
on comes
Hurts.
the Eagles kicker,
Let me
Jake
stop talking
Elliott, for
shit
the
before Jason
try.
McCarthy do
It's
something
from the left
crazy.
hash, 33 yards.
Let's attack a long, sustained drive and take some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there
Oh,
for a
shit,
field goal
girl.
and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Hate this nigga.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Baby.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
I gotta double
Here's
check
Williams to
that.
start the
Of
drive.
course.
And he's
I
just
gotta
spinning
double
his
check.
wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They motion a receiver left.
I didn't get it.
2nd and 13. Sideline shot is snagged by Hawkinson. And they'll have it
Copy.
across midfield as he runs out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Good luck.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Motioning the tight end now. First carry here for Aaron Jones. First down play, nets and 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
2nd down carry for Jones.
I mean, damn,
Jones
Jones.
forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy.
I had triangle. It was cover 2.
Intercepted.
That was cover 2, not
Sidney
cover 4.
Brown makes the play.
That was cover 2, not cover 4. Damn, bro.
And it's a touchdown.
I would have had
He
my
brings
corner.
it back for the pick 6. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point.
That was cover 2, not cover 4. Just be patient, baby.
Extra point
Just
set
be
right
patient.
down the middle.
Rush it.
And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Because cover 4, he
Quick
leaks out
chance
to
at
the,
redemption after that pick 6 as
to the
it's sent
flat
away.
route, I think. Or he has to watch the corner,
It
basically.
bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop.
Yeah, now niggas gonna tune in.
Offense ready to begin
At
this
one
drive.
watching.
1st and 10. Drive begins with a run.
Damn, we
It's
just so
Williams.
slow, bro. We
Still
just.
looking for the play
I
that
didn't-
sparks the ground game as that won't stop
this
for
might be a
long.
tie channel.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them
Really
say,
is not
gosh, gotta
fast
pitch
enough.
this guy backwards. For defenses, you gotta do the same at times.
Might
Kate.
be
You
a
just
tie
can't
channel.
always run it on
Really
first. You
so
gotta
good?
mix in some high percentage
Okay.
pass plays. Otherwise, you're gonna get hit right in the face for a loss. Just
Damn,
like
good
It's another
D,
first
bro.
half mistake. He's intercepted
Ooh,
again.
ooh.
And the Eagles take over as he
I thought I was
records his
gonna
10th
lick him.
career INT.
I thought we was gonna blick him. I don't know why I'm rushing my passes. He's actually not really getting the backfield that fast. I'm throwing that shit way too fast.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Hey, actually.
On 1st down, Hurts. Fits it through the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles.
Nigga, that's what I'm looking for, that
grow
fucking
their lead just
little
before
zig.
halftime. A.J.
'Cause I gotta
Brown,
have it
the
usually.
touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the
We
Eagles
get out
double
of the
their
cover
lead
6
to
though.
14.
When he's in the doubles, we're gonna nah, cover 6.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
But nah,
touchback.
screw Ty Chandler, bro. He's like, I don't know, bro. Ty Chandler's like just ass at the same time, you know? I can't get jiggy with Ty Chandler. I don't know what it is.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
I don't know what it is.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket.
Okay.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy.
Man, just run low.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
These defenders, they can just feel it. Scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass. And well, that's when these defenders pin their ears back. They get home, and they create havoc in a sack, just like that.
Hopkinson reels it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, ball at the 36. McCarthy looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket.
Oh, that was nice.
And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
I think I heard everybody in the stadium. Yeah, Kate, including you. Say, throw it away. Get rid of the ball. Everybody heard it, except for the quarterback. And the sand in the hourglass, oh, it ran out.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Every time I'm expecting cover 4.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now McCarthy. He throws a bullet down the right sideline.
No way, bro.
Another interception. Derwin James picks it.
Man, he does have deep out zones, so that makes sense.
Back-to-back drives where they have picked him
I try to high ball that house.
That's worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent.
He's doing a good job possessing catcher, I ain't gonna lie. But I be one of them boomstick this. You know I'm good for it.
Exactly
You know
what you're
I'm
looking
good
for
for
in
it.
1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now here he goes.
Oh.
And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain.
Hurts to eat a couple of those. He ain't gonna fumble the first one. Hurts can eat like 2. I feel like this is like certain quarterbacks that can just eat some.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Trying to find A.J. Brown. So it'll be 2nd down. Takes off right out of the read option. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. We've reached the midway point of this
drag
contest.
routes wasn't open. That's another reason why I tested with JJ, but I really love my drag
EA
first.
Sports returns after this.
Oh, I should still do this one.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate
Switch it
Scott
up,
Brock
switch it
Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Right. This is.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He fires one deep down the middle.
No way, bro. I thought I had the one-on-one, but they just, hey, they just.
Eagles have it
They just get back into play, bro. They have good play reps. So I can't touch
Well, you
that,
kind
bro.
of had a
That's what
feeling,
that is.
Brock,
They
that
just
they
have
were
good
going
play
to be
reps, so they
passing
can get back
early
in.
and often, coming out of the locker
In the
room
Rams
on
league,
the
I'm just
losing side of things,
torching
right?
people
And
with
that
that one-on-one.
coverage,
But I don't know how I
they
can't catch
knew
that,
and do
bro. He's
right
really
there to make a
aggravated.
play on the very first throw.
Yeah,
He's
no
playing good
doubt.
D.
I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine.
Hit
You
drills.
can know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away.
Oh, the
Yes.
football's loose.
I knew he was gonna go. I honestly didn't expect us to get him on the first one.
On the return, but it is still
I did
a
not expect
turnover.
us to get him on the first one.
Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Secure tacklers.
That's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He's loaded another one up. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there.
You can't really run the ball. They're like really good.
Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. Second down. From the gun, Jones gets it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. They send the tight end in motion. From the 25 on 2nd down. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. McCarthy to throw for it. Caught near the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Whoa.
6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Williams has nothing on that one. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
These jizzles now. There we go.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They give to Jones, right side. And once again, he
That's not a tutty.
Before getting brought down. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down. Jones.
There
And
you
he's
go.
in for the touchdown. The Vikings shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's an Aaron
Bang.
Jones touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point.
Yeah.
Right down the middle. It's good.
Go D.
And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away.
Come on.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Goddard makes the catch. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Bite.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 46. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. On 4th down, Hurts. Forced out to his right.
Oh my God, this is too much time, boys. Come on.
And this one's worked down to the 33.
Way too much
being
time.
stopped.
3-man rush was not
They'll
enough
keep this
there.
drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
I gotta scream at him
Ball
myself
at the
there.
33 for 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
That's me, bro. He give me that every single time.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Working inside the red zone.
Good pass,
They
baby.
did it! He made the interception! And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right now.
Man, boys.
As a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball
You do
away.
gotta get out of the
Literally
line, man.
throwing points away with that pick.
Alright, I get it. I got sacked. Can I
Drives
take a
the
play?
backward
Thank you.
2nd down coming up.
Can I pick a play, baby? We're gonna have to check this one down.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past the 5.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Looking to throw. Vacates quickly left side. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Vikings down by 7. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Jones once more. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He'll get this to Jefferson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation
all of a sudden now,
win.
On the last drive, come on.
Quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hold on.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Wow. Like, what the fuck? Hello? Let's just let it calm down for a second. Yeah. Fuck it, let's run it.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made.
Of course, brother.
Just enough to move the chain.